We are in for another very special treat as we get to hear from Madaline Jones, our State 4-H Council reporter, as she shares her spotlight speech.
When you were younger, did you ever dream that fairy tales could come to life? That you could go on a far-off adventure to a place unknown? Or even just go to a magical land that only existed in your head? I know I did when I was younger. My #1 dream was to live under the sea as a Little Mermaid. Yes, because of the classic Disney movie, The Little Mermaid. But you know what? A lot of those dreams we have when we're younger don't come true. For example, I don't have my fins, but some dreams do come true. Since we're talking about my favorite Disney movie, let's talk about the man who inspired the company that made it, Walt Disney. Walt Disney believed this about dreams. If you can dream it, you can do it. Remember that this whole thing started off with a dream and a mouse. Walt Disney created a whole empire on the simple dream of making his animation come to life to bring joy to children around the world. It's funny how something so small can become so big over time. Like Walt Disney, I had a dream growing up too. I had a dream that I could be happy being who I was. You see, when I was younger, I was this quiet, timid little girl. Most people would describe me as quiet and reserved. My 4-H agent, Melissa, would most likely describe me as the one that always hid behind their mom. And I have to say, those descriptions of me fit me to a T. And I hated that. I wanted that old me to be gone, but I didn't know how I could make that happen. It was going to take a miracle to get this girl out of her shell. 4-H gave me that miracle. Walt Disney went through many trials and errors throughout his career. One of those trials was that he got fired from a newspaper because he lacked imagination. But instead of getting bogged down with that experience, he overcame it. I had to overcome many fears trying to get into being comfortable around people and getting out of my comfort zone. Things like talking in front of people, doing presentations, talking to people I didn't know, believing in myself. All those things were so hard for me being as shy as I was. But things did get easier over time. And overcoming fears is a lifelong process for me. And admitting that you have fears is not a weakness. It's just a way to show that you're willing to learn and be the wisest you can be. I had to even overcome fears with this office this year. One of my biggest fears I had to overcome was driving to Raleigh. I hate driving, and driving to Raleigh is a monster. But you know what? It got easier over time, and I overcame that fear too. Anyways, fears are a part of life. It's just up to you whether those fears break you or make you into the person you want to be. Through 4-H, I became a public speaker through the presentations I presented. I became a leader through the workshops I led, and I even gained a heart for giving through the community service projects I was able to be a part of. Even though my dreams had been met, I found a need to keep dreaming. I wanted to dream this one dream and make it come true, but this dream was so far-fetched, I thought I never could achieve it. I wanted to be a state officer, but I thought that could never happen. But you know what? I'm standing here before you today because I decided to take my dream for myself. There is no great dream that is ever achieved without great people supporting you, loving you, and pushing you along the way. So I would now like to take this time to thank just a few people that have made my 4-H career possible. The first one I would like to thank is the one I consider my Heavenly Father. I want to thank him for pulling me through every aspect of my life and every trial. The next individual I would like to thank is my agent, Melissa Stabner, that has been like a second mom to me. Melissa, thank you for always believing in me and pushing me outside of my comfort zone. I'll be forever thankful for that. The next people I would like to thank are my siblings. I don't want to look at y'all though. I may cry, I'll just turn away. Reese, you are the most awesome 4-H'er on the face of this planet, at least in my mind. You have overcome fears that people way beyond your age have. I cannot wait to see what this program has in store for you. Peyton, oh, don't cry. Goodness. Peyton, you are my total opposite, but that's why I love you. I enjoy the years that we got to grow up in 4-H together, and I wish those years could have lasted longer, but I just want you to know I'm so proud of everything that you achieved in your little lifetime. The next group I would like to thank are my Mama and Papa. Mama and Papa, thank you so much for always supporting me. Can't look at y'all either. Thank you for always supporting me no matter what. Thank you for always coming to my presentations, even though you knew I was just going to get that green ribbon and not be competing against anybody. You always made it a priority. Thank you for driving me to events when I was younger and just giving me that call to tell me that you're proud of me. Okay, here comes the real waterworks, y'all. The last person I would like to thank individually is my mom. Mommy, you're my hero, plain and simple. Sorry. You are the most selfless person I've ever met. I just want to thank you for always putting your kids above yourself. Oh, you're my hero. Thank you for always supporting me, whether that be taking me to events when I didn't want to drive, helping me finish up that last-minute project, or even just being that shoulder to cry on. I may need you in a minute. Okay. Thank you for being my biggest inspiration in my life. Now, if my family could come up here so they can receive an award for putting up with me over the years, that'd be great. The last group I would like to thank are the 4-H'ers. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for helping my dreams come true. It has been an honor serving as your reporter this year. I hope that if you take anything away from this speech, I hope that you take away that there is no dream too big for you to accomplish. If this shy little girl can get up on stage and do this, you can certainly do it. Just remember, you just have to work for it. Thank you all for listening to me. Okay, here is your award for your love and support of me over the years and for putting up with me and my craziness. You want it, Reese? Yeah, you want to take a picture? Wait for it. I think I'm about to get tackled.